Hi guys, back again for another video. This will be my fourth video of the day. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all smelling amazing. I'm doing the Fragrant Friends tag. I was tagged by Arlene and Andrew of Erda Cupcakes. Thank you guys for tagging me. This is my first ever tag and I really look forward to doing the questions. So let's get started. Question 1. How many bottles of fragrance do you own? I'm a bit embarrassed to admit this because I don't want to come across as a crazy hoarder. I suppose we all hoard in some aspects, but I've got about 155 bottles of perfume. That's 30ml and up. I've also got loads of samples and whatnot and decants. But we won't talk about that too much. So about 155 bottles. How do you store your fragrances? Well, as you can see, I store quite a few on my bookshelf. And I also have inbuilt drawers on my bed, and I store them in there as well. And I also have my dresser, and I store my fragrances in my dresser as well. So they're all over in my bedroom, but I try not to get natural light onto them too much. And I normally have a little light on in my bedroom, so try to minimize any kind of damage to my fragrances. Your first fragrance. Now, this is a bit difficult for me because when I was around 16, I discovered Avon and I ordered a couple of fragrances off Avon. I remember one particular fragrance which was like the lid was a bow, and it was a very small bottle, and it was the glass was like a smoky colour, and I remember that being really soapy, and I just used to smell it every now and again, and I'd wear it now and again. But my first fragrances that I bought as an adult when I was working at the age of 17 were 4 fragrances. Now, I've got 2 of the fragrances that I bought that day. The first fragrance was Eternity by Calvin Klein. Now, this is a beautiful white floral, and it was very big in the 80s. So, Eternity by Calvin Klein. Another Calvin Klein beauty, Obsession by Calvin Klein. Now, this is the vintage formula with the gold band around the lid. And I bought a big 100ml bottle back in the 80s. I also had Paris by YSL. I bought that day, and I also bought Christian Dior Poison, the original. So I bought 4. They were my first purchases. My newest buy has been a Mugler fragrance, and I haven't opened it as yet. This is the Essence Absolute refillable. Here's the bottle on the back. Beautiful bottle. Believe it or not, I don't know what this smells like. I bought this blind. But on good, I've been told that it's an amazing fragrance, so hopefully it'll work out for me. If not, it'll become a present for someone. Okay. My most expensive fragrance to date has been Maison Lancôme Oud Bouquet. Now, I need to explain something about this fragrance. I managed to snag a bottle on Notino for £58, and then it just sold out because it went on clearance and everyone snapped it up. Then the second bottle, which is up there on my bookshelf, next to Lautra Oud, that cost me £100, and that's the most expensive bottle of perfume I own. So yeah, it was Oud Bouquet by Maison Lancôme, which I love. Beautiful rose and oud fragrance. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's an amazing fragrance. I save it because I've got the old formula, and apparently the new formula doesn't, it's a bit flat according to some reviews. Okay, best bargain fragrance. That's easy. Have I got it with me? No, I haven't. Or have I? Can't seem to find it. I don't know where I placed it. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. Best bargain buy, like Arlene would say, is Choco Lovers. I bought this for €10. €10 reduced from €35, and I picked up 2. I knew I wouldn't come across this again. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's definitely a best buy, and I thank Arlene and Andrew for leaving the link so I was able to purchase it. Favourite fragrance store. Now my favourite fragrance store has got to be essentials.co. I think it's .co.uk or essentials.com. They're an online retailer and they do brilliant bargains. Most of their fragrances are at 15% off the retail price. They also, on top of that, do promotions where they have 10% off, 25% off, 15% off, plus your original discount. So I find that they're amazing. I also love Notino.co.uk. I find that they are an amazing online shop. I don't shop in department stores anymore. I don't think they're as they don't have good prices anymore. You know, you pay top whack in department stores, so I don't bother shopping there anymore. My favourite fragrance in my collection, that has got to be a toss-up. I don't want to cheat to the tag, but a toss-up between Oud Bouquet, which is divine, sublime, decadent, absolutely amazing, amazing fragrance, and Hermès Elixir de Merveille, which is a beautiful orangey, Christmassy, warm, wonderful fragrance. It's absolutely wonderful. I would highly recommend it. It's a beautiful fragrance and it lasts for hours. It's an amazing fragrance, and I covet this bottle because I never want to be without it. My next fragrance purchase, that's a difficult one because I'm quite spontaneous when I buy my perfumes. I don't really think long and hard about a fragrance. Do I need it? Do I not? I don't really think like that. I kind of just, if I see something and I read up the notes and the notes sound amazing and people are that are reviewing the perfume are saying it's amazing, I just trust the judgment of the people and I buy the fragrance. Most of the time that works for me, and sometimes it hasn't worked. But at the moment I don't have any next fragrance purchase in my mind because, to be honest, I want to try and enjoy the fragrances that I do own, and I own a lot, and you know, fragrances only have a certain shelf life before they expire, so I want to get my money's worth. My dream fragrance, this is an easy one. I had a sample of this one and a lot of you lovely people own this bottle and I'm so jealous. Maison Francis Kirkjan Baccarat Rouge 540. I love that fragrance. Absolutely love the fragrance. But I cannot bring myself to pay £195 for, I think, a 50ml bottle. I just can't do it. I really can't. But I love that fragrance. I was in Harvey Nichols, and my friend's daughter was having a makeover, and the sales assistant, the beautician, gave us a couple of perfume samples, and one happened to be Baccarat Rouge 540. So when I tested it, I just thought to myself, oh my god, this is amazing. I said to my daughter, what do you think of this fragrance? And she was like, it's okay. But I fell in love, and maybe one day I will buy it when I'm not so stingy. But I just don't think it's a viable purchase at the moment for me. I've got a lot of perfumes to keep me busy, but Baccarat Rouge 540 is one I would love. I really would. Who would I like to see do this video? Now, I have a beautiful friend. Her channel is Missouri Love, and I would love to see her do this tag. Also, a lovely lady called Sam Ward. I would love to see her do this fragrance tag. And anyone who watches this video, if you want to, do the tag. You know, share the love, guys. But I thank Andrew and Arlene for tagging me. And, you know, I really enjoyed doing this tag. It was fun. Really, it was fun. And thanks for tuning in, guys. And I look forward to making another video soon. Take care. Bye.